A brand new experiment in GTA 5! Today we're going to truly see how far cars can very much go on a reverse staircase. Because with each attempt, the levels get harder and harder indeed. Watch the video till the end, leave a like, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss new experiments!
Hi guys! As always, your favorite little penguin Koki is here with you.
And today we have a brand new experiment where we're going to see exactly how far these cars can go on the reverse staircase in GTA 5. And the most interesting thing is that today we have a super unusual collection of cars, which includes meme cars, bikes, sports cars, supercars, off-road vehicles, monster trikes, and of course, giant Lambos. The biggest Lambos in the world. So make sure to watch the video until the end, leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel with the bell on so you don't miss new GTA videos. Well, I suggest we don't waste any time and get started right away with the most unusual car of the day. This is a real log car, and something tells me it's unlikely to make it to the finish line, although who knows, maybe this log will. It might just go ahead and roll straight to the finish right now. Let's go check it out. The most important thing is that this is actually a reversible staircase. If you're subscribed to my channel and know about the staircase experiment, then you know that there, everything is exactly the opposite. That is, we start with the smallest staircase and climb up to the top. But here, it's the complete opposite. Here we go down from the highest steps of the staircase and we descend to the very lowest, but at the same time, we have different levels. Green is the easiest, meaning here you just go down. And honestly, the only thing you can really do is fall down, because these steps are just so incredibly huge. Now, once you're on the orange level, we already have these kinds of giant obstacles. Oh, easy, easy now. No, just a little bit. Almost fell in. Look, there's a pit. The main thing is not to fall into it, because I'm pretty sure there will definitely be some cars today that fall right into that pit. But for now, we're getting through everything really easily, and we have absolutely no problems. No, wait, hold on. Well, yeah, I mean, that is exactly what I was talking about literally just 2 seconds ago. Quite seriously, believe me. And we just fall right into that pit on the yellow level. Well, alright, I guess it just wasn't meant to be. And the most interesting thing is that the challenges just keep getting harder and harder from here. Alright, let's go check out the next cars. Okay, what even is this? Is this for real? A shopping cart? Okay, it looks super unusual. Let's see what it can do. By the way, new tactic. You know, I suggest we try to get the maximum acceleration. Let's just try to really accelerate at full speed and fly all the way to the finish line. I think this tactic should work. At the very least, we'll fly through the entire green level. That is the highest steps, where in theory you could fly off, and then we land right near the orange one. There we go. Yeah, exactly. Almost perfect. But a supermarket basket, that's really something else. I've never ridden such a strange and unique meme vehicle before in my life. And look, we even have toilet paper. That's honestly really cool. No, just not into the pit, please. Phew. Okay, perfect. So far, we're braking perfectly quietly. By the way, I just came up with a workaround. We'll just go like this, there we go, along the right side. Perfect. No. Well, apparently I didn't come up with anything after all. The reverse staircase outsmarted me, and we're falling in the same spot. Seriously. That's the saddest thing I've seen today. No, seriously, I thought I had outsmarted it. I figured I'd just carefully go around on the right and that's it. No luck, it just didn't work out. Alright. Okay. I've got a cooler idea. These are bikes like this, and they're unusual too. They're probably even some kind of snow bikes. Because just look at this. Instead of a rear wheel, it actually has a... what do you call it? A track? Yeah, like on snowmobiles or tanks. But this is more of a moto track, I guess. It's actually like a mix between a snowmobile and a moto track. Let's see what it can do. By the way, you can even glide on it. Perfect tactic. Look. We won't even bother with the trials right now. We'll just glide straight to the finish like this. Seriously, you could do that? Look. We fly right past the vibrant bright red zone and land perfectly on the deep purple target level, and we finish, overcoming all the challenges in literally 10 seconds. Seriously, I'm kind of shocked you could actually do that. Right now, I don't even know what to say, but okay. At least this is the first car to finish today. Good thing we actually brought along a second bike today. Tokakawa. Now that should be really and truly intense. So I suggest we try it. Try gliding the same way. Why not? If it works, why not take advantage of it? Let's go for maximum acceleration, and this bike actually has 4 wheels. Watch, just like this. We're flying, and everything's perfect. Just start gliding toward the finish, and it's gliding too. Look, perfect. I love GTA because you can actually glide in it. Yeah, we can actually reach the finish line super easily. So if you look, that's it. There's really no problem at all. We'll end up at the finish line But what if we try gliding to Chiliad? Let's see, let's see. Okay, the most important thing is not to fall into the water. Man, I really like the bikes that can glide in GTA. Easy, carefully. We jump, come on, glide carefully. But gliding is really hard, you can fall at any moment. Oops. Careful. Look, we're actually flying towards Chiliad, but for some reason, we keep flipping over all the time. Okay, we're flying, right, left. Oh. This is a really overpowered super ability, and it's only available on bikes in GTA. Look at that, we're actually still flying, and that's it, we're landing. But here it was actually already getting hard. Look, we're near Chiliad. We've overshot the finish line like 100 times probably. We can't even accelerate like this and smooth it out again. I love this incredible super ability. In GTA, everyone is heading off once more, climbing up Chiliad. It is truly an amazing sight. I think the 2 to 100 can definitely be counted as the winner because it reaches the finish line super easily thanks to gliding. But that's it guys, the gliding is over. Now we're moving on to real cars. Naturally, it is true that you can't glide with them at this point in time, but they should be able to manage this challenge much better. Because, well, on bikes it's honestly the most cheating way to complete it. You just glide to the finish and that's it, you don't even have to think about anything. It takes 5 seconds and that's all. Well, now you and I, in our little mini buggy, are going to try to accelerate as much as possible right now. It's not very fast because, well, it's really a buggy. Look at it. It's a super sporty buggy. But at the same time, it should actually have a really great suspension. It's off-road, so it should be able to handle all our challenges. Easy. The most important thing is that it doesn't fly off at the green level. That would be really sad. Careful. It really feels the road. Just perfect. It's not exactly moving at a high speed, but as the old saying goes, slow and steady wins the race. So we definitely won't rush. Carefully. Because no car has ever successfully managed to make it past the red level yet. Unfortunately, all our cars consistently fall at the orange level. It's time to fix that. So we're at the red level. The most important thing is that we don't get hit by the hammers. Let's go through very carefully, nice and slow. Oh, phew, I almost fell there. Okay, let's get the timing just right for the hammer. We don't get hit, and there's just one last hammer left on the red level. There we go. Perfect. That was actually easy. The most interesting thing is that it's super easy to get through this with small cars, but with big monster trucks, the hammers will knock us out for sure. But there's one catch. The road is very narrow, and each time it really gets narrower and narrower. Just look at that. Oh, easy. That's bad. Stop. No. No. Phew, how did I save myself there? Guys, you definitely have to leave a like for that. But that's the third car that barely makes it to the finish. Barely made it. But we made it to the finish line. Whew, that was really intense. By the way, just a note, 2 purple cars, and then there are 2 yellow cars. What a coincidence, huh? Well, alright, next car. This is a car from Cyberpunk. Just look at how its door opens. It just slides back like that. I think in the future, we'll really have cars like this. Well, maybe in about 10 years, doors will open to the side just like that, and everything will be perfect. Nothing will be visible. Okay, so maximum acceleration, because this car looks, well, honestly, much faster. And let's see how far it can actually fly. We can even do flips right in the air, and I think we can easily make it to the orange level. The most important thing is not to fall straight into that pit. No. Wait, I think I'm flying straight into the pit. No, stop. No. Please, no. Guys, I'm in trouble. Guys, I'm in big trouble. No, stop. No. Are you actually being serious right now? I mean, how could something like that even happen? Just perfect, right into the pit. Ugh, it's just incredibly and deeply disappointing. I thought I could make it to the finish, but not today. It's a good thing we have cars with superpowers like jet engines and ones that can jump with parachutes. So, I suggest we repeat the previous tactic. Accelerate the vehicle to maximum speed, engage the turbo boost system, sheep, and observe exactly how far the car can go at its top speed. So, what are we gonna do? We reverse, activate the boost to the max, and try to fly all the way to the finish line without touching the platform at all, just in case. I hope we can pull it off. There you go. It looks like a regular Lambo, right? But if you look, both Lambos have rockets. 3, 2, 1, activate the boost and take off at full power. That's it, guys. I think this is just an easy win. We're soaring right past the vibrant green, orange, red, and purple levels. And even way beyond the finish line. Well, I definitely didn't expect that. Not at all. Oh my goodness, wow, it's actually incredibly intense. Well, I think this is 1,000,000% absolutely certain now. Winner. Such an unusual car with such an unusual rocket, and we're flying past the finish line just easily. Just like that, we'll come back again now. It's really uncontrollable. It just spins, twists, flips, and that's it. Let's park it right here. right next to the broken fence. I think it's absolutely perfect. I'm very much looking forward to getting the chance to test out the next orange car because it's also a bit unusual. It has quite a unique and special little superpower. First of all, it has rockets, and secondly, it can jump and deploy a parachute. Honestly, here, we don't even need to go at maximum speed. Although, you know what I suggest? Right now, we're flying perfectly. First, we could activate the parachute right now and glide to the finish. But that would be way too boring, seriously. Lots of cars have flown across like that. It's like flying across the map in GTA 5. That's not the experiment we're doing today. With this car, we're going to try to complete the challenge. I think it should handle it super easily. Well, first of all, the orange level, orange car, orange level, absolutely perfect. Look, even if I barely accelerate, it might seem like I'm about to fall. Nope, we activate the parachute and glide perfectly. Carefully turning around. Look, seriously, I barely accelerate and just drop straight down. I activate the parachute and calmly, without any problems, make it across. Alright, maximum acceleration, parachute activation, and together, we clear the orange level super easily. For the red ones here, we honestly don't even need the parachute. Just look, the most important thing here is to get your timing exactly right and not get hit by the hammer. Whoa, that was really close, but we finally made it. You can even launch a rocket at this hammer like this. Bam! Oh, it barely touched it. Touched it again, hit it again. No, that's bad. That's really bad. Let's go. Faster, faster, faster. Now it's a flaming hammer. Look, it's on fire. Wait, is that for real? It really is. A flaming hammer. There was fire because I launched a rocket at it. Alright, fine. Okay, let's stop messing around. Let's drive through very carefully. And here, by the way, since the road is narrow, we can just jump over it. Like this, activate the parachute and not even drive over the narrow parts of the road. Watch this. 3. Although, easy. 1, 2, 3. And we're already at the finish line. Perfect landing. Activate the parachute and we're at the finish. 5 cars and even an overturned one. The rocket-powered Lambo is here too. Wow, that was really, really cool. So cars with superpowers really handle these challenges much better than regular supercars or SUVs. By the way, speaking of SUVs, we've got a couple of vehicles today, so let's go test what they're capable of doing. Here is this red Jeep. And it's not just any ordinary Jeep, it's actually a 6-wheeler. Now that's seriously powerful, really cool. Let's go. Let's get up to maximum speed and see what it can do. I think getting past the green level will be super easy for SUVs because, seriously, so far, not a single car has failed to pass the initial green level. Everyone gets through it quite easily. Now this is the part where it gets really interesting because the actual chance of falling straight into the deep pit is actually pretty high. Even though at first I truly thought it was just impossible. But seriously, how could you possibly not jump over such a giant pit? I mean, no way. That's a fail, guys. That's just a fail. That's it, we're blocking the road, passage is forbidden.
Help me!
How on earth was that even possible? I just said it was impossible to fall and drop in, and then literally just a second later we fall. I guess I shouldn't say things like that anymore. Oh wow, look at that. And we actually have an incredible jet car here too. Now this is something that I definitely like a whole lot more. You know what we're going to do? First, let's get up to maximum speed and see if we can fly across the entire navigating the map in the Batmobile. If you like Batman, you absolutely have to definitely leave a like for this car. I think we should be able to pull this off. The most important thing is to fly straight. I'm flying into the pit again. No. Just a little to the left, need to go a little to the right. Boosting and landing right on the red level. The most important thing is not to fall and not to get knocked off by the hammer. Of course, there's also a downside to these fast jet cars. If we're speeding through this course, we can fall at any moment because, oh no, there are all these hammers here. The roads are incredibly narrow. I wonder if the Batmobile will fit. Let's see what happens. It fits perfectly straight, activating the boost. No, please, no. Level 34. We were close. We really shouldn't have activated the boost, and we would have made it to the finish perfectly, but alas, it wasn't meant to be. Alright, there are fewer and fewer cars left, and you know what? I suggest we test probably the most overpowered car today. It seems like just an ordinary armored vehicle, but look at how powerful it is. I'm going at minimum speed. Just like that, bam, I'm pushing all the cars aside. Oops. I really think we've got a bit of a serious problem. Call the fire department. Alright, let's pick up maximum speed and see how far it can go. To be honest, I think making it all the way is going to be a real problem now because everything just exploded. Damn, I really think I shouldn't have done that at all, but still, you have to admit that this heavy armored vehicle is no joke. It's really fast. And in theory, look, we make it to the finish line perfectly. Well, a little to the left because I rushed a bit. But I think, since this is a cheat car, we can easily count it as a win. Seriously, just look at how fast it is, and I wasn't even accelerating to the maximum speed. Because it's honestly really fast. Watch what it can do. Most importantly, see, here comes a regular car. We pick up speed. Where is it? In space? In space. Can you imagine? Look, here comes the little one, this one. Where is it? I think it just evaporated. Watch like this. Pabam! This car should only be used to catch criminals. Seriously. There would be no problems with them at all. And for doing reverse challenges too. On the staircase, because our car gets to the finish line perfectly and even pushes everyone out of the way. So, I think it can be counted 1,000,000% in this experiment. Oops. I think there are some minor problems with the cars here, but luckily one is still intact, so let's go test it. The big Kamaz truck stays right here with us, and the next few cars will definitely repair and test thoroughly. Oh, just look at what's going on here. Where on earth is this Lada going? Wait a minute, we haven't even started testing you out yet. Hold on a second, we'll come back for you in the next round. But for now, it's the sports Kamaz. It's actually really interesting to test this specific one because the car itself is just so incredibly big. That's exactly why I think it'll be the hardest challenge to get through with these massive vehicles. Because look, even on the basic green level, it already starts getting tossed violently from side to side, nearly flipping over completely. So, you and I really need to try our absolute best to make it to the finish line as carefully as we possibly can. Carefully, just look at it, it's getting tossed violently from side to side, flipping over, and it is really, really hard. No, stop guys, I am in some incredibly big trouble here, really big trouble, I'm telling you. No, that's it, it's all over now, it is just completely impossible to control. But believe me, it's the most interesting part of the whole thing. Right into the same pit, yet another one of our purple cars fell in. It really is quite an unbelievable coincidence. Today it really seems like there are a lot of coincidences, some very unusual ones, but still, even this orange level the Kamaz couldn't make it through. That's much better. Now that the cars are fully restored, let's go test them out. Disco, we have 2 mini SUVs and 1 giant monster truck. By the way, this SUV looks a lot cooler because its suspension is significantly higher, and I really think we shouldn't have the same problems as we did with the previous car. In other words, it shouldn't flip over or get thrown off, and this car should be much more controllable. So let's check it out right now. Carefully landing right on the green level. Whoa, see? No problems at all. The most important thing is not to rush and to try to carefully make it to the finish. No, actually there will still be problems. Easy. But you can see for yourself what's happening. It's actually really hard to control. So it was much easier to control the supercars with their stiff suspension. But with these kinds of vehicles with giant wheels that bounce and ricochet a bit, there are actually big problems. Alright, full acceleration, and now we're already on the red level. Careful, hammers. Spots hammers. That's exactly what I was talking about. The bigger the vehicle, the more problems you have with the hammers. If it's a small supercar like a Lambo, I think it could actually drive right under it, but with a vehicle like this, we start having some minor issues. Easy brakes, whoa. Careful. See, that's exactly what I was talking about. On the purple level, we end up falling because the wheels just ricochet. They're too soft. Alright, the second to last car before the giant monster truck. Let's go test it. But I have a feeling it's going to have a very similar problem to all the previous off-roaders. It'll ricochet and flip over. Although, maybe not. Maybe it'll make it to the finish. Who knows? That's exactly why we're testing these cars today. So, if you like experiments like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new cool ones. Challenges? See, it's just perfect, absolutely perfect. It flies over everything so easily. The most important, oh my goodness, oh, that was dangerous right there. Stop, please, brake, stop. The car is just perfect in terms of the suspension. It just stands still. Look, right there, see? It's like it just gets stuck solidly, exactly like this, and that's it. It doesn't even bounce off at all. That's a huge plus. But because it's big, it still gets tossed from side to side. And we do have some minor issues, but overall the car handles really well. The most important thing is not to get hit by the hammer. Easy. Let's go. Ooh. Okay, the last hammer and a narrow road. This is honestly the most dangerous. Why is it that whenever I start talking about it, it happens right away? What? Am I supposed to stay silent the whole episode or what? Just a little bit short? The last hammer still knocked us off. That's it. From now on in this car, I'm just going to stay silent. Seriously, we get in and off we go. Yeah, okay, I was joking. The last car is this one. Something tells me that it's going to be really problematic to get through with it because it's a Lambo, and how many wheels does it have here? Well, what, 10 wheels probably? If not more, this Lambo has 14 wheels. And it's honestly really huge. Just look at it. Wait, and this? How? How are you supposed to get through this? It looks like this one right here was by far the worst car we've seen today. And unfortunately, it simply did not manage to make it through the course, not even reaching the green level. Seriously? That was really sad. I thought at least we'd make it to the finish. Well, at least it was funny. If you left even once, leave a like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any cool experiments. As always, I'm here with you, your favorite penguin. See you again. Good luck to everyone. Have a great mood. And see you next time in GTA.